The man who has confidence in himself gains the confidence of others. A great leader is one who creates more leaders, not more followers. Success demands focus. Chasing too many things leads to failure. Discipline is the bridge between ambition and achievement. Great wealth is useless if it destroys inner peace. The richest man is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least. Learn to listen more than you speak. Wisdom is often found in silence. Every failure plants the seed of equal or greater success. Patience and persistence conquer what strength alone cannot. The value of a man is shown in how he treats those who cannot benefit him. Do not be afraid to start small. Great enterprises are born from humble beginnings. Ambition without integrity is a road to ruin. True success is measured not by riches, but by respect. Opportunity often disguises itself as hard work. Hard times reveal true friends. The greatest investment is in the education of the mind. Wealth is like manure. It does no good unless it is spread around to help things grow. He who serves others prospers the most. Do not wait for extraordinary opportunities. Seize common ones and make them great. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot. A wise man surrounds himself with people wiser than himself. The best revenge is massive success. Power and wealth are fleeting. Character is eternal. Generosity turns wealth into blessings. Do not spend your life competing with others. Strive to compete with yourself. Happiness is not found in possessions, but in purpose. The foundation of success is self-control. When you stop learning, you stop growing. True greatness lies in serving humanity. A good reputation is more valuable than money. Every man must decide whether he will master his wealth or be mastered by it. No man becomes truly successful until he learns to manage both time and money. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A man who cannot manage his thoughts will never master his future. The best use of power is to empower others. Wealth built on dishonesty is a house built on sand. The true test of character is how you act when no one is watching. Do not fear competition, fear incompetence. Success comes to those who prepare while others waste time. Fortune favors the disciplined mind. He who fears failure limits his chances of success. The man who makes others rich will never remain poor. Every great fortune begins with courage. Those who give without expectation receive far more in return. Your habits decide your future more than your talents. The best leaders are those who are also the best learners. Do not measure a man by his wealth, but by his contribution. The greatest riches are peace of mind and a clear conscience. Without vision, effort is wasted. Persistence breaks down barriers that talent alone cannot. The happiest people are not those who have the most, but those who give the most. The first step toward success is the decision to try. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. A man's actions speak louder than his words. Every man has it in his power to lift himself higher. Do not count the hours you put into your work. Make the hours count. The man who works more than he is paid will soon be paid more than he works. Wealth is not in having many possessions, but in being free from the need of them. The road to fortune is paved with service. Hard work beats talent when talent refuses to work hard. Every day is an opportunity to build the future. Do not let comfort kill your ambition. True freedom is the power to control your own mind. Riches earned dishonestly carry the weight of shame. To be truly successful, learn to delay gratification. Failures are nothing but stepping stones to success. A mind stretched by new ideas never returns to its old size. The man who fears change will be left behind. Courage is the price of progress. Respect is earned by deeds, not demanded by words. Do not be afraid of slow progress. Be afraid of standing still. Fortune follows those who dare to act when others hesitate. The man who loves his work will never feel like he is working. Great opportunities are often hidden in small tasks. Wisdom is knowing what to overlook. Wealth gained at the expense of honor is poverty in disguise. The habit of saving is the foundation of wealth. Ambition is the fuel that turns dreams into reality. A calm mind brings strength greater than anger ever could. Time and energy wasted on envy could have built empires. Do not measure success by applause, but by impact. The strongest people are those who build others up, not tear them down. Gratitude multiplies blessings. The richest man is the one whose wealth benefits the most people. Excuses are the nails that build the house of failure. A goal without a plan is merely a wish. Hardships prepare ordinary men for extraordinary destinies. Do not let your possessions own you. Generosity is the mark of true nobility. Every wise man was once a learner. The more you give, the more the world gives back. Do not waste your strength fighting small battles. Save it for the war that matters. A man with vision can achieve more than a man with resources. Riches may build comfort, but character builds legacy. A true leader inspires hope in the darkest of times. The man who invests in knowledge always earns the best returns. Do not allow fear to steal your opportunities. The foundation of fortune is built on faith and perseverance. Your words create your world. Speak wisely. The greatest loss is not of wealth, but of wasted potential. Success belongs to those who keep moving when others quit. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Every man's greatest capital is his reputation. Do not let wealth blind you to wisdom. Work hard in silence. Let success make the noise. True leaders do not command respect, they earn it. The ladder of success is climbed one step at a time. Happiness begins where selfishness ends. The more responsibility you accept, the more power you gain. Riches without purpose are chains in disguise. To master others, you must first master yourself. A mind at peace creates a life of abundance. Do not confuse motion with progress. True education begins when pride ends. The price of greatness is self-discipline. A man who refuses to adapt will be broken by time. The seeds of today's labor are tomorrow's fortune. Do not let yesterday's failures rob you of today's strength. He who learns to serve will one day lead. True friends are wealth greater than gold. The road to success is lit by persistence. Riches should be a servant, never a master. To stand still is to fall behind. Success is built on consistency, not occasional effort. He who spends recklessly today will beg tomorrow. Every man's fortune begins with a single wise decision. Strength grows not from ease, but from struggle. A wise investor places trust in patience. The man who values time values life itself. Wealth may fill the house, but wisdom fills the heart. Do not be discouraged by critics. Diamonds are formed under pressure. The mark of maturity is choosing long-term gain over short-term pleasure. Service to others is the highest calling of success. A man who cannot forgive is a prisoner of his own heart. Do not envy the wealthy, emulate their discipline. The richest legacy is not money, but good deeds. Wise people sometimes pretend to be foolish, and honest people know when it is necessary to lie. Desire enslaves kings, while patience turns slaves into kings. A person full of arrogance can never gain true knowledge. A great person is strict with themselves. A small person is strict with others. The young may walk faster, but the elderly know the way. A tree that wants to reach heaven must first send its roots down to hell. Don't seek revenge. The rotten fruit will fall on its own. The best way to ruin a relationship is to overanalyze it. To understand someone's character, look at their friends. The man who works hard is not always the one who becomes rich. Life tests you before it blesses you. Until you win, no one cares about your story. Don't look at where you fell, look at where you slipped. Asking twice is almost the same as begging. How beautiful it is to remain silent when someone expects you to be angry. Listening carefully to a person is the greatest compliment you can give them. A smile costs nothing but gives so much. Your opinion is not my reality. If you are serious about changing your life, you will find a way. Otherwise, you will find an excuse. When someone cannot find meaning in life, they often get lost in pleasures. The best thing I ever did was learn to move forward without following the crowd. Those who speak ill of you are usually insecure or jealous. In life, people should relieve stress, not add to it. No one becomes truly rich until they help others become rich. Remember, a car is not a symbol of success, and walking is not a sign of poverty. As you think, so you become. So think big, believe big, and act big. Running away from problems is a race you can never win. Kindness makes you the most beautiful person in the world, no matter how you look. You always learn more from losing than from winning. He who cannot obey is not fit to command. Information is not knowledge. Beautiful things are never perfect. To improve your life, raise your standards. The secret of success is not in doing everything yourself, but in finding the right person to do it. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Eyes are useless when the mind is blind. A wise person learns from the mistakes of others. No one is your enemy, no one is your friend, everyone is your teacher. Sometimes, your enemies get information from your friends. Courage doesn't mean you don't feel fear. It means you keep going despite fear. You have a power within you greater than poverty. Where laughter is less, success is less. Great things never come from comfort zones. Be patient. Everything is hard in the beginning. If you want happiness, set a goal that controls your thoughts. Life is not made hard by circumstances, but by lack of meaning and purpose. On the path of life, the most beautiful flowers have the sharpest thorns. I conquered my mind, and I achieved everything I wanted. Success is not a destination, and failure is not the end. Staying busy is one of the cheapest and best medicines on earth. The best time to invest is when no one else dares to take risks. Rare individuals who selflessly serve others gain the greatest rewards. The average person uses only 25% of their true potential. Put all your eggs in one basket, and then watch that basket carefully. Those who cannot motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity. The harder the problem, the more interesting it becomes. Do your duty, and a little more, and the future will take care of itself. No matter how badly someone treats you, do not stoop to their level. Stay calm and walk away. The only man who never makes mistakes is the one who never does anything. Fatigue often comes not from work, but from worry, frustration, and resentment. Greatness is not in never failing, but in rising every time you fall. Those who find the right partner reach their goals in life much faster. Silence is often mistaken for weakness, but it is the greatest strength. The greatest joys of life are hidden in small things. Life always teaches you exactly what you are ready to learn. The man who dies rich dies in disgrace. The first man gets the oyster, the second man gets the shell. The secret of success lies not in knowing everything, but in surrounding yourself with those who do. Teamwork is the fuel that allows common people to achieve uncommon results. No man will make a great leader who wants to do it all himself, or to get all the credit for doing it. The older I get, the less I listen to what people say. I just watch what they do. 90% of all millionaires become so through owning real estate. A man who acquires the ability to take full possession of his own mind may take possession of anything else to which he is justly entitled. Do not look for approval except for the consciousness of doing your best. Aim for the highest. Every act you perform makes you stronger or weaker, better or worse. People who cannot motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity, no matter how impressive their talents. You cannot push anyone up a ladder unless he is willing to climb a little himself. It is trying to be other than oneself that unmans one. There is little success where there is little laughter. Concentration is my motto. First honesty, then industry, then concentration. Do not be afraid of opposition. Remember, a kite rises against, not with, the wind. The men who have succeeded are men who have chosen one line and stuck to it. Surplus wealth is a sacred trust which its possessor is bound to administer in his lifetime for the good of the community. The best way to become rich is to enrich others. A man's true worth is measured not by what he owns, but by what he gives. Success is the result of hard work, wise choices, and unwavering persistence. Riches have no value unless they are used to uplift humanity. Do not waste time chasing money. Pursue excellence, and money will follow. True wealth is not in the bank, but in the mind and the heart. Opportunities come to those who are prepared to see them. The road to success is paved with discipline, patience, and courage. You cannot build a reputation on what you are going to do, only on what you have done. Happiness lies not in luxury, but in purposeful living. He who cannot govern himself can never govern others. Do not be afraid of making mistakes. Be afraid of making none, for it means you have done nothing. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Riches are of little use if they destroy your character. Time is the most valuable capital a man can possess. Spend it wisely. An idle man is a burden to himself and to society. A man who works for money alone will never achieve greatness. The person who seeks to serve will always be greater than the one who seeks only to be served. The measure of success is not how high you climb, but how many you lift along the way. Wealth comes to those who learn the art of saving, investing, and giving. Courage and persistence have done more to change the world than brilliance alone.